Namaste children, how are you all? I hope you are fine. In the last class we discussed completing the square, method of completing the square to find its roots or the solutions of given quadratic equation. And now we will extend the same to find a few more equations from our exercise number 4.3. Find the roots of the following equations if they exist. How can we know that they exist? Here roots are nothing but real roots. Real roots. So real roots will, if they exist, find the roots by the method of completing the square. By the method of completing the square. In that the first question it is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 7. So we need to find its solutions or roots if they exist by the method of completing the square. So how can you say whether they exist or not? Again, that is the right hand side, that is RHS value should be always 0 or greater than 0. It should never be less than 0. If it is less than 0, the roots, real roots does not exist. So we need to identify the RHS value is a positive value or 0. If it is there, then real roots will exist. Otherwise, the real roots will not exist. Now we will apply the steps which are involved in the method of completing the square. So the first given equation is what is the given equation here? It is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. Take this as equation 1. What is our first step? Make the coefficient of x square, that is a value, as 1 or a perfect square. To make it 1, we will divide with 2. Shall we divide only to x square or the whole equation? Whole equation we need to divide with 2. Then here the x square coefficient will be changed as 1. If we multiply with 2 into 2x square, it is 4x square. 4 is a perfect square. So two ways are there, either by dividing or by multiplying. If we divide, the coefficient of x square, we will get always 1. If you multiply, we will get the coefficient of the x square, we will get a perfect square. So we can use any one method. Now here we will use by dividing. Divide equation 1 with 2 on both sides. On both sides. So what we get is 2x square by 2 minus 7x by 2 plus 3 by 2, that is equals to 0. Now 2 and 2 are cancelled. We get x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2, that is equals to 0. Transpose plus 3 by 2 to the side, we get x square minus 7 by 2x is equals to minus 3 by 2. Now observe here, this is equation number 2. Observe here, what is the x coefficient? It is minus 7 by 2 is there. Now what term should be added to this equation 2 on both the sides? Second step is we should add a term. What is the term? It is half of the coefficient of x with the square, that is square of coefficient of x divided by 2, that is half of the coefficient of x by, that is its whole square. So added term is equals to what should be added, that we need to find, that is coefficient of x, that is 7 by 2. Coefficient of x is 7 by 2 by 2, half of that square. We will get it as what? 7 by 4 whole square, that is 7 square is equals to 49 and 4 square is equals to 16. 49 by 16, that should be added. Now add 49 by 16 to equation 2 on both sides. On both sides. So what we get when we add 49 by 16 on both the sides of this equation 2, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 49 by 16 the form of it is a square minus 2ab plus b square form is there. Change this as x square minus 2 into x into 7 by, it is 7 by 4 we get, plus this will be 7 by 4 whole square, that is equals to, take LCM is equals to 2, so 16 here, 16 ones are 16, 1 into 49 it is 49 minus 2 8s are 16, 8 into 3 8 3s are 24. Now it is in the form of a square minus 2a into b plus b square, a minus b whole square is equals to, it is x minus 7 by 4 whole square, that is equals to 49 minus 24 it is 25 by 16. 25 by 16. Now transpose square root to RHS will become square root x minus 7 by 4, that is equals to square root of 25 by 16, which is equals to, we'll get again two values, 25, square root of 25 is 5, square root of 16 is 4. So plus or minus 5 by 4, that is x minus 7 by 4 is equals to plus or minus 5 by 4, that is plus 5 by 4 and minus 5 by 4. Now it is x minus 7 by 4 is equals to 5 by 4, or x minus 7 by 4 is equals to minus 5 by 4. Transpose minus 7 by 4 to RHS, it will become plus 7 by 4. That is x is equals to 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4, which is equals to 5, same denominators are same, adding or numerators, 5 plus 4 is 12, 12 by 4, 4 ones are 4 3s are. Now x is equals to what? 3 is one solution. The other one also simplified in similar way. Transpose minus 7 by 4 to RHS, minus 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4, we'll get x is equals to minus 5 plus 7, or 7 minus 5 is 2, 2 by 4, 2 ones are 2 2s are. Now x is equals to 1 by 2. X is equals to 1 by 2. Therefore, what is the, therefore 3 comma 1 by 2 are the solutions or roots, solutions of given equation, given equation, of given equation. 3 comma 1 by 2 are the solutions of given equation. Like this we find the square roots or solutions of a quadratic equation by using the method of completing square. So here what is the value which we got on the right hand side? It is 25 by 16 we got x minus 7 by 4 whole square is equals to 25 by 16, which is a positive value. Therefore real roots will exist. If this value is less than 0, that is a negative value, then real roots does not exist. When we can say that real roots does not exist, if the RHS value of this equation is less than 0, then the real roots does not exist. Is it clear, children, how to find roots or solutions of a quadratic equation by the method of completing the square? Yes, I hope so. Now we will discuss the third method, the last method. It is a quadratic formula method to find solution of a quadratic equation. These three methods are algebraic methods. We have geometric method also, is the geometrical method. That is by plotting the graph we can find the roots where that graph will intersect the what it is x-axis. The x-coordinates of point of intersection of the graph with the x-axis will give us what it is solutions and the roots of quadratic equation, that is graphical method. All these three methods are, it is algebraical method. The third method is quadratic formula method. First we'll find out the quadratic formula, then we will apply this quadratic formula to find the solutions of given quadratic equations. So for that, consider quadratic general form of quadratic equation. Consider ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a is not equals to 0 and a comma b comma c are real numbers. They belongs to real numbers. Now it is so we'll apply here also what it is equation 1 I am considering. So we are applying again, that is from the method of computing the square. We are applying for this equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. For this method we are applying what method of computing the square. From that we will reduce a formula that is quadratic formula, and that method is known as quadratic formula method. So for that, to make the first step, to make the coefficient of x square as 1, divide the whole equation with a. So now divide equation 1 with a on both sides. On both sides. So now what we get, it is ax square by a plus bx by a plus c by a, that is equals to 0 by a. 0 by a is also 0 only. A and a are cancelled. X square plus b by a plus c by a, that is equals to 0. Now transpose c by a, that is plus c by a to the RHS, we get x square plus b by a is equals to minus c by a. Now you take this as equation number 2. First step, it is divide the whole equation with a on both the sides. We will get the coefficient of x square as 1. Then to take that as equation 2, apply the second step. What is the second step? We need to add the term. Which term it should be? That should be square of half of coefficient of x. Half of coefficient of x. Now added term is equals to what it is? Coefficient of x is equals to, so it is b by a x, b by a x it is. Coefficient of x is equals to b by a by 2, half is divided by 2 whole square, that is b by 2a whole square. b by 2a whole square. This term should be added on both the sides of equation 2. We got added term is equals to b by 2a whole square. Now add b by 2a whole square on both the sides of equation 2. Both the sides of equation 2. So what is equation 2? It is x square plus b by a x is equals to minus c by a. That is x square plus b by a x plus b by 2a whole square, that is equals to, we are adding b by 2a minus c by a. B by 2a whole square minus c by a. We are adding plus b by 2a whole square, b by 2a whole square on both the sides we are adding. Now if you observe this, it will be in the form of a plus 2ab plus a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is a plus b whole square form. We will get it a plus b whole square form. Now it is in the form of a plus b whole square, that is x plus, here b is equals to b by 2a whole square. b by 2a whole square is equals to, simplify that, it is b by 2a whole square is b square divided by 2a square is 2 square a square, that is 4a square minus c by a. Now find out this. Take LCM. LCM is equals to 4a square. Now 4a square ones are 4a square. Therefore 1 into b square is b square minus, divide 4a square with a and a will be cancelled, get 4a. 4a into c. How will you get 4a? 4a square is divided by a. We get that is 4 into a by a, that is equals to 4a. So 4a into c is 4ac, which is equals to x plus b by 2a whole square. Whole square. Now you see here, b square minus 4ac, it should be 0. If it is 0, 0 by everything is 0, we will get real roots. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, we will get a positive value, we will get real roots. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, we won't get real roots, we get imaginary roots, that is unreal roots we get if it is less than 0. That is that's why this value b squared minus 4ac, it is deciding the roots of a quadratic equation. Hence b squared minus 4ac is known as discriminant. We will study in the next class. Now it is x plus b by 2a whole square is equals to b squared minus 4ac divided by 4a square. Transpose square to the RHS, we get square root and we get two values. Therefore, x plus b by 2a is equals to, we get this square root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square, that is equals to x plus b by 2a, that is equals to plus or minus, this is the square root of b square minus 4ac by square root of 4a square is equals to 2a we get. So here we are getting two values, plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a we get. So now it is x is equals to transpose plus b by 2a to the RHS, we get minus b by 2a plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a we get. Now you see here both the denominators are same 2a and 2a, so we can make them as what x1, that is first equation. x1 is equals to minus b by 2a plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, that is again here same denominators are there, which we can write it as what minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Then x2 is equals to second minus b by 2a minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and taking the same denominator, x2 is equals to minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is second solution, and it is the first solution of the given quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now this x is equals to minus b by 2a plus or minus b square minus 4ac. From this, if you simplify from here, from this, what we get? X is equals to, I will write here, and is from that I'll take here this from 3. I'm taking this as 3. From 3, what it is? X is equals to, here the denominators are same 2a and 3a from both the fractions. So take the common denominator. Therefore, you get x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. We will write for common. This formula is known as quadratic formula. So this formula is known as what? Quadratic formula. So x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a is the quadratic formula. Here two are there, plus or minus. X is equals to minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is the one root. The other root is minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So those two roots we will get this formula. That's why this formula is known as quadratic formula. X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. If this value b square minus 4ac is 0 or greater than 0, real roots will exist. Otherwise, no real roots will exist. Now, I think you understand the quadratic formula, how we derived it. Is it clear? Now, using this quadratic formula, we will find the solutions of given quadratic equation. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now, using the quadratic formula, we will find the roots of the given quadratic equations. Exercise number 4.3. Second bit. Find the roots of the quadratic equations using quadratic formula. From that, the second one, 2x square plus x minus 4 is equals to 0. The third of it is 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. We will find their solutions. So first one it is given equation is what is the given equation? 2x square plus x minus 4 is equals to 0. Here a is equals to what? A is equals to 2, b is equals to x coefficient is 1 and c is equals to minus 4. So first you identify whether it will have the real roots or not. If real roots are there, we will apply the formula and we will find out. So how can we know that whether it will have the real roots? That is, the value of b square minus 4ac should be 0 or more than 0, then real roots will exist. Otherwise, no real roots will exist. Now, b square minus 4ac, that is equals to, b square means is 1 square minus 4 into a is equals to 2 into c is equals to minus 4. That is 1 square is equals to 1, minus into plus minus into minus is plus, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 4 8 4s are, it is 32, 8 4s are 32, so it is plus 32. We got 1 plus 32, it is 33, which is greater than 0. Therefore real roots exist. Real roots exist. Now what is the quadratic formula? Write the quadratic formula. Using quadratic formula. So what is the quadratic formula? Here it is. Write that quadratic formula. Come right here it is. X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now you substitute those values which are given. Minus b is equals to, it is 1 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, we found value already. It is how much? 33 divided by 2 into a is equals to, it is 2, that is equals to minus 1 plus or minus root 33 by 2 into 2, it is 4, that is equals to what? Minus 1 plus root 33 by 4 or minus 1 minus root 33 by 4 are the roots. Therefore x is equals to minus 1 plus root 33 by 4 or x is equals to minus 1 minus root 33 by 4 are the roots of given equation. So like this we will find the roots of the given equation by using the quadratic formula. Which is the quadratic formula? X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and we will simplify. We will get the two roots or solutions of given quadratic equation. Now the third bit. So given equation is what is the given equation? 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3, that is equals to 0. We will get here. Now here a is equals to 4, b is equals to 4 root 3 and c is equals to 3. We should consider the signs. If it is plus is there, we should take plus, minus is there, we should take minus. Now find b square minus 4ac, that is equals to 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a it is 4 into c it is 3. That is 4 root 3 whole square means 4 square into 3 square. 3 root 3 whole square. 4 square is equals to 16 into root 3 whole square is equals to 3 minus 4 into 4 16. 16 into 3 16 3s are 48 63s are 48 minus 48, which is equals to 0. Therefore, real roots exist. So when we get b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, real roots will get, and the two values will be same. We get the two values are same. Now, which is the quadratic formula? Here is quadratic formula. So what is the quadratic formula? X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So substitute those values to get x value. Now x is equals to minus b is equals to 4 root 3 minus 4 root 3 plus or minus b square minus 4ac we got it as 0 by 2a. 2 into a is equals to 4. That is equals to minus 4 root 3 plus 0 plus or minus 0, it is what? We'll get 0 only. By 2 into 4 it is 8. That is we'll get here two roots are same. That is plus 0 will get same value. Minus 0 will get same value. And simplify this. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. That is minus root 3 by 2. The other root is also what it is? Minus root 3 by 2. Two roots are same we will get here. Why we will get same roots? When we add plus 0, we get minus 4 by root 3 by 8. That is root 3 by 2 we get. When we add minus 0 also, we will get again minus root 3 by 2. Therefore, x is equals to minus 3 by root 2 or minus root 3 by 2 or the roots of given quadratic equation. So like this we will find the roots of a given quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. Is it clear, children? I hope you understand both that is three methods of finding the solutions of quadratic equation, that is splitting the middle term, that is factorization method, completing the square method, and quadratic formula method. And I hope you understand today. And your homework is today's your homework. It is exercise number 4.3, question number 1, second bit, third bit, and fourth bit. Question number 2, first bit and fourth bit. So your homework is exercise number 4.3, question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Question number 2, 1 and 4. I hope you understand. Thank you very much.